You know how we all understand that history is filled with secrets, right? Well, now we're stepping into one of the greatest mysteries of all, göbekli tepe. Imagine a time when there were no cities on our planet, humanity was living as hunters and gatherers. But there's a place that turns all these known facts upside down, göbekli tepe. This enigmatic temple complex, dating back 12,000 years, why was it built, by whom? And most importantly, how could people with only primitive tools construct such an immense structure? In this video, we're taking a deep dive into this mysterious site that's rewriting human history. Are you ready to unravel mystery? Because this story will take you beyond legends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications before we dive into the video.
What if I told you that one of the greatest mysteries of our past lies buried in the hills of southeastern Turkey? Nestled in these hills is a site known as Göbekli Tepe, a name that simply means potbelly hill in Turkish. But don't let the humble name fool you. This is no ordinary hill. It is in fact an archaeological marvel that has been intriguing scholars and history enthusiasts alike for decades. In the year 1963, a joint expedition led by the University of Istanbul and the University of Chicago stumbled upon this site. Initially, they dismissed it as nothing more than a medieval cemetery. Little did they know, they were standing on the precipice of a historical treasure trove, a site that predates Stonehenge by over 6,000 years. Enter Klaus Schmidt, a German archaeologist. In 1994, he arrived at Göbekli Tepe and immediately recognized its significance. Unlike his predecessors, Schmidt saw beyond the surface. He saw potential. He saw history waiting to be unearthed. And so, he embarked on extensive excavations that would span over 2 decades. Underneath the dusty surface, Schmidt and his team discovered a series of massive stone pillars arranged in circles. These weren't just any stones, they were megaliths, the world's oldest known examples, adorned with intricate carvings of animals and anthropomorphic figures. It was an archaeological goldmine. But what did it all mean? Who built these structures and why? These questions would set the stage for one of the most exciting archaeological investigations of our time, an investigation that continues to this day. Göbekli Tepe is more than just a site of ancient ruins. It's a window into our past, a testament to the ingenuity of our ancestors, and a reminder of just how much there is still to learn about our history. Thus began the journey of uncovering a site that would challenge our understanding of Neolithic history. Imagine a time when humans were yet to discover pottery or farming, but were capable of constructing massive stone circles. This is the world of Göbekli Tepe, where the marvels of the megaliths leave us astounded. In the heart of this archaeological site, we find the stunning T-shaped pillars, each standing tall, reaching heights of up to 16 feet. Just envision, these are not mere blocks of stone haphazardly erected. They are massive monolithic structures, carefully carved and intentionally positioned. These pillars are not just remarkable for their size alone, but also for the intricate carvings that adorn them. Each pillar is like an ancient canvas, etched with detailed depictions of various animals and anthropomorphic figures. From the majestic lions to the enigmatic boars, from the graceful cranes to the intimidating scorpions, each carving is a testament to the artistic prowess of our Neolithic ancestors. These are not random sketches. They are deliberate, symbolic representations, each potentially holding a piece of the ancient narrative. But what were these stone circles used for? Theories abound, each as fascinating as the other. Some suggest that these megaliths served as ritual structures, places of worship or congregation. Perhaps they were the Neolithic equivalents of cathedrals or temples where people gathered to perform religious rites. Others propose that these circles were communal structures, central to the social life of the inhabitants of Göbekli Tepe. They could have been the ancient precursors to modern town squares, where people congregated for meetings, rituals, or even feasts. The truth, however, remains shrouded in mystery. Each theory presents a tantalizing glimpse into the lives of our ancestors, yet the full story remains elusive. The purpose of these megaliths, the meaning of their carvings, their role in the lives of the people who built them, all these questions are yet to be answered. These stone giants stand as silent witnesses to a time lost in the mists of prehistory. They beckon us to keep digging, keep exploring, and keep asking questions. They remind us that our past is rich and complex, full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. What could life have been like for the people who built these monumental structures? Ponder that as we delve into the daily life of those who once roamed Göbekli Tepe. Life during the pre-pottery Neolithic period was vastly different from what we know today. The inhabitants of Göbekli Tepe were hunter-gatherers, relying on the land and their skills to survive. They hunted for meat, foraged for wild fruits and berries, and fished in nearby waters. Yet they were not solely dependent on what nature provided. These early humans demonstrated an understanding of agriculture, supplementing their diet with early forms of domesticated cereal. Imagine the scene. Groups of men setting out at dawn, armed with primitive tools, embarking on a hunt. Women and children scouring the land for edible plants, their hands stained with the juice of ripe berries. Later, they would gather, sharing their bounty around a communal fire, the air filled with the scent of roasting meat and toasting grains. But food was not their only concern. In a land where rainfall was erratic and precious, the people of Göbekli Tepe showed remarkable foresight and ingenuity. Evidence suggests that they had a rainwater harvesting system, a feat of engineering that allowed them to collect and store rainwater for drinking. This rudimentary system would have been crucial for their survival, providing a vital resource during dry periods. Life back then was undoubtedly challenging. It was a time when survival hinged on adaptability, resourcefulness, and the ability to work together as a community. Despite these challenges, the people of Göbekli Tepe thrived. They built massive stone structures, developed agricultural practices, and engineered a system to harness the life-giving power of water. Despite their seemingly primitive lifestyle, the people of Göbekli Tepe displayed remarkable ingenuity and resourcefulness. Their story is a testament to human resilience and inventiveness, a narrative etched in stone, waiting for us to uncover. As with any historical mystery, Göbekli Tepe raises more questions than it provides answers. Delving into the enigma of Göbekli Tepe, we encounter a labyrinth of unanswered questions. The most prominent of these is, why was it built? Erecting such monumental structures without the aid of modern technology is a Herculean task, even more so for a society of hunter-gatherers. Some scholars propose that Göbekli Tepe was an early religious center, a hypothesis supported by the anthropomorphic and animal carvings adorning the pillars. However, this theory is still under debate. Another significant query is, why was it buried? Archaeological evidence suggests that the site was intentionally covered up sometime after its construction. The rationale behind this remains elusive. Was it an act of preservation or ritual closure, or perhaps a defensive measure against potential threats? The conundrum deepens as we delve further into the past. The site's significance to its creators is another piece of the puzzle. The intricate carvings and the sheer scale of the structures suggest a place of great importance. Was it a communal gathering site, a spiritual hub, or a monument to their beliefs? Theories abound, yet definitive answers remain just out of reach. The debate among scholars is spirited and ongoing. Some argue for a religious interpretation, viewing the site as a proto-temple. Others propose a social angle, suggesting it served as a gathering spot for various tribes. Yet others posit a symbolic interpretation, seeing the pillars as totems of ancestral spirits or deities. Despite these uncertainties, one thing is clear. Göbekli Tepe was a remarkable achievement of human ingenuity and determination, a testament to the capabilities of our ancient ancestors. The site continues to captivate researchers, inviting them to unravel its secrets and shed light on our shared past. The enigma of Göbekli Tepe continues to intrigue and inspire researchers around the globe. Göbekli Tepe, a testament to our ancestors' capabilities, challenges us to rethink our understanding of human history. Nestled in the heart of modern-day Turkey, this archaeological marvel has revolutionized our perception of the Neolithic era. In 2018, Göbekli Tepe received the recognition it deserved. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, commonly known as UNESCO, designated this site as a World Heritage Site. This recognition, however, is not just a title. It's an acknowledgement of the site's exceptional contribution to the human heritage and the universal value it holds. Göbekli Tepe's significance extends beyond its status as the oldest known monumental architecture. It has fundamentally shifted our understanding of Neolithic societies. Until its discovery, The common belief was that large-scale building projects were a byproduct of settled agricultural societies. However, Göbekli Tepe, built by hunter-gatherers, defies this notion. This site, with its T-shaped megaliths and intricate carvings, reveals that complex societal structures and spiritual beliefs were present far earlier than previously thought. Its influence on archaeological research has been equally impactful. The methods and techniques used in the excavation and preservation of Göbekli Tepe have become a model for similar sites worldwide. Moreover, the findings from the site have stimulated fresh debates and hypotheses about the origins of civilization, religion, and even agriculture. The legacy of Göbekli Tepe is a living testament to human ingenuity and the quest for understanding. It shows us that our ancestors were not just mere survivors, but innovators and creators, challenging the harsh realities of their time with remarkable resilience and creativity. As we continue to uncover the secrets of Göbekli Tepe, we are reminded of the enduring mystery and fascination of our shared past. Our journey into the heart of our history is far from over, and each day brings us closer to unraveling the truth of our beginnings.
Celestial Chronicle.